Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of To Be Quite Honest podcast, powered by Mixta Africa. And as always, I have with me a very beautiful co-host,
Hi.
Aurel Lua. And today we have another very, special guest, and he'll be talking to us about, the real estate, the shortlet market, shortlet business, shortlet industry in Lagos, in Nigeria generally, not just Lagos. And with us is
Drum roll,
Mr.
please. Boom.
With us is Mr. Wisdom, and he's going to be dropping lots of wisdom
Oh, God.
for everybody who's looking to get into the shortlet business now or anytime soon. So,
Okay.
over to you, Mr. Wisdom.
All right. Hi, my name is Wisdom Okotie.
Okay.
I work as the administrative manager of Softlet.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Softlet is an Airbnb shortlet booking company.
Okay, wait, hold on. Is Softlight like a play on... It's like a word play on Soft Life. I
It sounds like
literally
it.
have to
No,
ask.
no.
Like, I'm so sorry. I just
Yeah.
had to get out of the way.
Okay, so it's the name wasn't really given by me though. But
I know
so,
it wasn't given
yeah,
by
I
you,
know,
but-
but the person who actually gave it the name has a thing for
Soft Life. Oh,
Yeah,
soft.
because
Soft,
he has
okay.
soft
All that.
lets, soft work, soft jets,
Okay,
So it's
okay,
all soft.
okay.
Everything
more
soft.
about it's more about making life
Soft
easy.
life,
so
basically.
soft life. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Makes
Okay.
sense,
So,
makes
okay,
sense.
good. All right, go ahead.
All
So
right,
tell us about softlet.
Yeah,
No
soft
soft
What do you
life.
guys? What is softlet?
all right. So Softlet is a property tech company where we deal with shortlet booking in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Abuja, but other areas. But these are the major areas here in Nigeria.
Yeah, of
that
course.
People book apartments in. So we're into property management, and we market shortlet apartments for clients. So whenever someone is going into the shortlet business, you can come to us. We give you the best idea, and if you want us to manage it for you, we can help you manage it. We can help you manage it, market it, get you clients, and
Okay, you know what's so interesting is, and I'm going to just ask you now, what is like the difference between Softlet, which is what we do, and basically like Airbnb?
okay, Softlet and Airbnb. Let's say Airbnb is, should I say, it's basically the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But Softlet is our Nigerian.
Softlet is
Airbnb.
for us by us.
Yes.
for us.
Okay. So no. The reason I ask, and I say this because I feel like if I know it's a Nigerian company, I feel like there's some context that if I have an issue with the apartment, it will be easier to resolve.
And
If it's like a Nigerian business, I've stayed in Airbnbs like across the world, and I've had issues, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'll give you a good instance now." So I know in Nigeria, if I stay like in a shortlet and I forget something, if I don't call today, I've just written it off. Like, what's the law? Like,
No,
you don't
not-
go-
not really.
Wait
Not
now.
really, no.
So, but there are times I stay in Airbnbs, like maybe if I stay in one in Thailand, for instance, and I forget something, I can't call because Airbnb doesn't let you call the person that hosted you. So basically, maybe I'll have to send an email through Airbnb, and then I will now send them 10 emails and now say, okay, they will get in touch with the person and they'll come back to me. But because it's not a Nigerian business, there's no urgency around. I forgot something, I need to pick it up. Like, can I drive by and get it? I probably left the country. I say, okay, they need to post it to you. So all that bureaucracy outside of how things are done in the cultural context is lost. I'm guessing Softlet it's easier because we're all Nigerians.
yeah, we understand what it is to be a Nigerian.
Yes,
So
okay.
we relate better with client, host, and guest.
Okay.
Together we know what it is to be. We understand what it is to be a host or a Nigerian booking a shortlet apartment, and we understand what it means to be a Nigerian homeowner. Giving out.
They're giving out their home. Okay, that's
So we see it from the both perspectives,
Okay.
and we tend to want to merge it and make both parties more comfortable. They're both our clients, so it's a 50-50 thing.
okay.
So, hoteliers are pretty much losing business to shortlets,
Every day.
right?
Yeah.
So, would you say that shortlets have pretty much disrupted the traditional, hospitality business?
By all means, yes.
No, of course it has. It has.
By
It,
all
it
means-
definitely
by all
has.
means, yes,
It,
has.
it
I mean,
definitely has.
okay, although people still,
But there are some people who would not go
that's
to
what
Shortlet.
some people
Actually,
In
still
fact, I have a
patronize
friend
Fair.
in
hotels,
Lagos
yeah.
right now.
Let me. Okay, no, tell me about your friend. I'll tell you about myself.
Okay. I have a friend who just got in from Saudi Arabia right now.
Okay.
There was nothing I didn't tell him about the merit of staying in a Shortlet apartment.
Never. I beg,
He's
I
not
beg, I beg.
interested. He's
Honestly.
in a hotel in Lekki Phase 1
I
now.
know one year story.
That's-
Look, let me tell you
Some
also.
people feel, okay, go
They're
ahead.
like, when I go on vacation, if I have like a long vacation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm going to 3 countries, the first country I can do Airbnb shortly, but that third country must be hotel. I need to rest. I don't want to make a bed. I don't want to wash a plate. I don't want to see anything related to that.
Yeah,
I want to wake
yeah.
up and go and eat downstairs and come back upstairs. And when
And
I come
relax,
back, they made my
yeah,
bed.
exactly.
And they've changed the towel. I don't want. Do you understand? So I feel like it's personal. Like there's some places. So for example, now when people say they want to do staycation in Lagos, it has to be hotel because
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference between leaving your house and going to stay in another house? And then you
You're
not be washing,
cooking.
you not be washing,
You're
plates,
washing.
you not be cooking.
Yeah, you know.
As in, so what's the holiday inside?
No, it's there's a difference now. I mean,
What's the difference?
yeah, you are leaving your house now.
My house is fine.
And
My house is fine. My house is on the island.
you are leaving your house now and you're going to another apartment. Okay, let's say you're leaving the mainland and you're going to the island for a staycation. Now, first of all, this apartment differs from your own. You want comfort, right? That's what you want. You say, okay, you want an hotel where you will go downstairs, eat. And I mean, if you want to just stay in your own comfort zone, maybe you're stressed out from work,
Okay.
and then you want to book an apartment for like the weekend where you just relax, you can just get a place. It's more like your own home. So it's an apartment on its own. It's a house. That's why they say a home away from home. So you get it. You have different facilities and amenities inside. You know, like you can have a swimming pool, you can have a gym, you can have your snooker board, video games.
Do
which
people
are
have the service? Someone comes to cook, someone comes to clean.
yeah, we have housekeepers in
Oh, okay.
the apartment. So the housekeeper comes to clean and change the bed sheets and
Sheets,
everything,
okay.
and so it's still making you comfortable, even more comfortable than.
Okay, now you're praising this business too much. Tell me
Yeah.
about the challenges.
Let's
I'm hearing
No.
so many good things. Tell me, what
Okay.
are the problems of running like
The
shortlets
problems of running shortlets
in Nigeria?
In Nigeria.
Not just from homeowner, from even like as you said, you have 2 customers. You have the
Yeah.
homeowners, you have the end users.
Okay, so I'll speak first from the perspective of the homeowner.
Okay.
Now, the major struggle or challenge that homeowners face is safety of their
Property.
property.
Okay, okay.
That's the major thing. Because you can, especially that's one of the reasons why most homeowners, they don't want to hear anything about parties.
Oh, that's why they say no parties.
They don't want to hear anything about parties.
Okay.
So when you book an apartment, they will give you pay caution. Let's say you're booking an apartment of like 100K, you are paying caution of like 50K. But if you are having a party, you have to pay like 180 or 250K.
How would they know you're having a party?
You will tell them, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what if you lie? What if you like? Some people
They
do
will-
that.
I hear they can
No,
throw you
yeah,
out.
They
they
can-
will.
they-
They will.
they will.
You can't book. The thing is, if you are booking a 2-bedroom apartment, you are only allowed to bring in 4 guests.
guests.
Okay.
And then maybe if you have visitors that are coming,
During the
but they
day.
won't sleep.
Okay.
Maybe like 2 visitors. But the moment you're having 4
10
guests in and then you are bringing 4 other visitors,
It's party.
no, you are having something.
don't set
the
that.
the housekeeper will be the one to
Because-
call
oh, really?
and be like,
Okay.
what's
They
going
don't
on?
come. Fantastic.
So in cases like that, they can either ask you to pay more or
Okay.
you move out of the apartment.
Like on the spot.
Yeah,
Voila.
you move out.
Okay, but what if like it's not a planned party? So for example, now I'm just chilling. I call my guys like guys.
Eh,
Like, why
as
you
you are
like, I
calling
got
your
a place-
guys, like,
I'm like,
guys,
I got a place- no,
you call
listen. No, listen. I'm like, so let's just like pre-drinks before we go out. Like 7 babes just show. Now say, yeah, which one be going?
For a 2-bed.
Does not have parlor. Why say it's only 2 rooms in the place?
You
Let's
will
have a
call.
living-
You will call the.
You can't
I
set
say
it
my
right
friends
to-
are
You will
coming
call
to have
them and be
drinks.
like, "Hello, my friends are coming. Is there any implication?" And then you have to.
Okay.
You have to, but then because then if you don't let us, know, then it will seem more like you booked it as a normal apartment and you're having a party. I had a case like this,
Okay.
that was like 2 weeks ago where they called. It was like past 11 at night. They wanted to have they were booking it as a normal apartment, normal stay for one night, and it was late. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can get them something. I got them something. They went there, they liked it, they paid for it. And after like
30 minutes.
30 minutes, I got a call and I'm like,
Man, these guys are
what's
breaking
going
the
on? What
rules.
are the clients doing? I'm like, I called the client, what's going on? Is there nothing? No.
What's going on?
Me and my guys were just okay. How many of your guys? We're like 15. And I was like, but what are you trying? What do you want to do? So it's more like one of us is getting married,
bad
and
chief.
so it's getting
Hangouts.
married late, and then we're just okay. So what are you guys doing now? You're having a party? No, it's not a party.
It's just a get
It's
together.
hangouts now. It's hangouts.
But you are bringing in music, you are bringing in food, you are bringing
But
in
I
drinks.
have to say that those boys are very resilient because a group of 15 people do party in 20 minutes.
Let me finish the story.
Okay.
After everything, it was
Turns
like,
out.
okay, we are actually very mature. We are all married men. And this, one of us is just getting married late. And they are, okay, no problem. So I tried to speak with the homeowner and everything. After all that, the homeowner was like, okay, no, we're going to refund them. So I was like, okay, send account details for us to refund you. So after everything, the homeowner just went to meet them, and they were like, okay, have your party, but make sure that there's no damage. The next day, those very mature set of people damaged a snooker board and like damaged it.
As in they broke the
They
board.
didn't just break they damaged it. It was
Wow.
broken into pieces.
Must have been a wild party.
So I mean, a good. I laugh for whom I relate.
The place was
Scattered.
scattered. They just sent me photos the next day, like, see what your so-called mature people did.
Wow.
And I couldn't say anything. I was just like, okay, that's fine. Their caution is gone. But still, the caution was 50K.
Will not be enough
It won't
to
cover
fix
the
it.
enough to
cost
cover.
of-
So those are one of the major things,
So it's badly behaved guests are a major challenge for
Major.
homeowners.
major.
Is there a way to check that?
Yeah, you can try, but the fact is, it's going to be impossible to.
I feel like it's
Completely.
demographic of people that even do shortlets for
Yeah.
events that once you're already in that, just know, like, I feel like it's a risk you have to accept if you're
No,
in this
it
business.
is. It is. You have to accept
Just
it because you
don't
can
buy
see a
expensive
client, the
chair
client
because-
looking. No, you have
And you
to.
have to have those
You have to.
good
No,
looking.
now because if you know that the
Furniture.
guests you're going to have are going to destroy it, why are
Okay,
you
so
even going
do you
to?
swap your chairs when your guests are coming in?
But my guests don't come and do battery in my house.
No,
now,
depends
sure.
on the kind of guest you want to bring in. If you are having low quality furniture and the interior is looking
Yeah, you
wow,
attract
and then
the real ruffians.
Hold on to be rough.
just because the budget and then the price will be very
Will be
low.
low,
And
yeah.
definitely
Okay.
Everybody
when
will
they
be
come
using
in,
it.
they'll feel like, okay, the place is already damaged.
Let me
Just-
just
Yeah,
scatter it.
there's a two-bedroom apartment we went to inspect 2 weeks ago in Ikate. Very lovely place. When I saw the pictures and then it was like 100K, caution 100K. I was like, why will a two-bed be having 100K as caution fee?
Yeah, when you went there,
It's not for a party. But when I went to the apartment, man,
You understood
the
why?
place was all white,
It was well done up.
all white interior. The couch, the rug, the rooms, the
Why
wall.
would you even? I feel like Nigerians
The
are very
dining.
interesting people because why would you even? If you're going to do like your house for shortly, why are you doing white couch?
No,
Why
some
do white
people
rug?
want, they want value.
Okay.
Some people want value for their money, and there are some homeowners who want steady bookings, and therefore they have to provide this value.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the major thing. That's why when I got to the apartment, it was lovely. It was if I was the owner of the apartment, I would put the caution as 150. Really, because if you should damage something now, you have to pay.
Yeah, and I feel like dry cleaning like rugs is so
How-
expensive.
Yeah.
It's not even going to, clean off
Imagine
completely.
during rainy season, people are coming in.
Yeah, like muddy
with
feet, muddy
you know,
shoes, and God bless you. Now bring
How
20
many will
people
you,
into
what
the-
about the couch, the bed, the
Yeah,
wall,
and I feel like those
the
things
dining?
will show wear and tear very
It
quickly.
will,
A
it
white couch would probably spoil faster than maybe a brown couch or like a dark colored like city.
So I
Yeah,
think the
it's more-
homeowners would have to find a balance between
How they want
You
to
know,
furnish.
eye pleasing aesthetics versus
just-
function.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really start because of damages that are going to happen in the apartment, or you now start making your apartments
Look
of
run down.
low
Just
quality.
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
Not
fair,
going to
it's
work.
fair,
The
it's
best
fair.
thing you can do as a homeowner, to try to reduce these damages is you become very strict. There's some apartments, 3-bedroom apartments, 6 guests. They don't want any extra.
Yeah. No visitors.
No visitors. A 2-bedroom apartment, 4 guests. And when you're coming in, you drop your ID. You have to tell them where you work. You have to give them details about yourself. You have to sign. Yes.
When I tell you I like hotel, because
So when you break,
what's
so
the
when
place
you
where I
break,
work? If
You won't blame them.
so if you break
You
the
won't
snooker
blame
board, they
them.
can bring it to your office
yeah,
and
because you
say,
have to say that,
madam,
madam, you broke
if you don't
snooker
fix
board
this
there.
No,
thing,
you
you are
won't
not
blame
living
them
here.
because people are putting lots of money into
Yeah,
this
true.
thing.
This
true.
is fair.
Just
True.
to get the apartment, you spend money. Either you're renting or you're buying.
Okay.
You're spending money. Then you have to spend a lot for the interiors.
Mm-hmm.
Now, after you've made the apartment look perfect and lovely, and someone sees it and likes it and pays for it, the person damages.
Okay, but now you've said that the biggest challenge for homeowners is unruly guests.
Guests,
What,
yeah.
what are challenges that guests
On the
experience?
guest side.
Okay, so the challenges for the guest is very, straightforward.
Which is
We have some short-let apartments that have been in existence for like 7 years. We don't have, but they are.
Okay.
That's why all the apartments we have, we actually go for inspections to see if they are good
they're up
enough.
to standard for okay.
Because what most homeowners do is, not homeowners actually, but majorly agents, but homeowners also do it. When they renovate or the apartment is newly built and
You
everything,
take pictures.
they'll
Yeah,
take
pictures.
pictures. It's looking so lovely. The camera will be so shiny.
The
The
light
picture is
will be
looking
bright.
so. You see a dull chair looking so
Alive.
radiant and everything.
Very radiant.
So
The chair will look
Now-
radiant.
now after all this, 1 year gone, 2 years gone, you've not done renovation. 3 years gone, you've not done anything.
Still using the
4
same
years gone.
pictures.
Now you are using the same picture. You are using the same pictures to lure clients to your apartment, and there are some clients they'll just feel like, oh, they've already paid.
You already come
Let
there,
them
no
just
need,
stay
them
there.
just stay.
It's unfair for the clients. It's really unfair. Then another thing that they face is dealing with agents. The old agent will tell you like if it's one that will give you
I got it.
Ikate.
But to be fair, I'm not one to defend agents, but I feel like the master plan of Lagos, Lekki Phase 1 ends in Ajao.
Lucky Phase 1.
That's literally the end of Lekki Phase 1.
No, I don't think so.
I'm
I think
telling
Lucky
you.
Phase 1 ends at Freedom Way.
For
No,
you.
The fact is,
For you.
as far
For
as
you.
as
As
far as
renters are concerned.
this one is
This is
concerned,
the one.
Lucky one is Admiralty only.
it differs from they don't want all these mix up and then you tell them, oh, but it's still close by.
it's
I
still-
don't know. They don't want that. They want, if you are give them phase 1, give them phase 1. Don't go and give them something else. So they just want you to be truthful. But the fact is, the business is so, should I say, saturated
Is it?
with, of course. Yeah.
Saturated with what?
Homeowners, agents. The agents are more than the apartments now.
Wow.
You know
The
what?
agents
'Cause to be fair, if you can't dig for gold, you will sell shovels. So
Exactly.
Not
No,
this
the
one.
agents are more, and the agents are making it. Agents
Really?
are making money from. Yes, now agents are making money from. There are some agents that are making more money than homeowners, because you go into the short-let business and then you invest in a short-let that's in, let's say, Chevron. You're putting a 2-bed at 60K. You are into the short-let business now, are you not? And then there's an agent who is marketing the property in Lekki Phase 1 and is marking up and marking up and marking up and marking up. In a month, you get like 4 or 5 bookings in Chevron. In a month, that person is getting 15 bookings.
Lucky one.
He has made more than you as an agent.
No,
Without
but he's
the-
not. But he's not taking the whole 60K as an agent now.
No,
No, he's saying that's why I
markup.
said the markup.
The
Markup.
Oh.
Now you can see, like 60K and then the.
So you put 20 on it.
Yeah, exactly.
20.
I'm asking. I don't know. Now you're the owner of the industry. Tell me. I always assume agents are like 10%. To be honest.
No.
So
just-
short. So that's for actual rental.
In
like,
short-let, it
Yes.
differs. The thing is, the price you give to your client depends on how best you can negotiate with your client.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the value the client sees in the apartment. So if you can market the property to the clients very well and be like, oh, it has lovely amenities, it has a snooker board, it has PS5, it has this, and then you show them video of the place. They see very nice interior with a mirror in the living room, and you tell them, it's located here, just in the neighborhood. Yeah, you find this and find out and all that.
Yeah.
You say, okay, how much is it? Well, it's a 3-bed. It's going for 150K.
I just want to point out that do they really like snooker boards?
I was
They
going
love
to ask that. I
Because
see that.
I've heard this snooker by 7
They
times.
love
I
it.
see that a lot.
They
People now
love
have
it.
like snooker boards in every living room,
Which
of every
makes
you're
no
shop.
talking
sense
about-
because
if you're
it's
talking
not
about-
that much space.
No,
The
you have
homes
to
are not
manage
very
your space.
big.
No, you have
So
to.
you're going to squeeze in a snooker board in that tiny
No,
living
you
room.
have to manage your space. You have to. You have to manage your space.
But
and-
why? Well, why is snooker board? Like, what is the actual appeal? I feel like you have customers. So ask, tell me.
Okay. So, it's more like snooker board, for instance, is a trend in this shortlet space right now.
Yeah, but what?
So the thing is, clients just want if they are booking, they're aside from those booking for based on work and everything.
Yeah.
Others that are booking, they're just booking just to relax and then have leisure time and all that. And you see like 2 guys and 2 girls booking an apartment.
So
They
they'll
want
play
to have
snooker.
fun. Yes, now they'll play snooker. Why isn't it like that?
I don't know. Can't you play cards? Like I don't know. I just feel like it's so outlandish.
No, they play snooker because
I think
lots
a lot
people
of guys
snooker.
play
A
snooker.
A lot
lot.
of guys play
Yeah, a lot of
snooker.
guys
A
play
lot
snooker.
play snooker now. So
A lot of guys
Interesting.
play
yeah,
snooker.
so aside from snooker, they have like PS4.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
and
PS,
I
yeah.
get that. Like
And-
the apartment has
okay,
like
you get
a
PS5, but you don't
console.
get
Yeah, because a PS5 is literally the size of a.
Okay, it's the size that's
Yes,
Okay,
they're
I don't know how
gonna
the size.
squeeze in like
Okay,
a whole
now this
snooker
is.
board.
I get you. The thing is, when you want to rent a space that you want to use for shortlet, or maybe you want to buy an apartment for that, you have to you have to bring in an interior designer. You don't just go there with your
Start
normal
throwing
eyes and start
everything,
looking
yeah.
at.
Like with your normal eyes.
You have to bring an interior designer that look at it and they'll see it and be like, okay, you can put this here, put this here, put this here, because right now, out of 10 requests that you get for maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms, you see like 7 of them will ask you, does he have a gym? Does he have a snooker board? Does he have a PS5 or PS4?
That snooker board kills me because I get like a gym. You want to work out. I get
They,
like a pool. You want to
they
swim.
don't even use a gym.
They don't even use
Many
the
of
gym.
them don't use it.
They just want-
Because they
just
wake
want
up
to know
late
that-
after
Yeah, I just
drinking.
feel like
They just want to know that
Therefore,
okay, it's there.
if I have to.
and then
Yeah.
the pool is there. They use the
Yeah.
pool, but they use a snooker board now a lot.
Interesting.
Okay, so a lot of shortlet apartments have been springing up in town. Like
Loads.
almost
Everywhere you turn.
Almost every 2 days, right? So how lucrative is this business?
It must be. So say agents are making more money than the landlord.
Okay, how lucrative is it for homeowners and then for agents?
homeowners, it's very, very, very lucrative.
Really?
Yeah, it is. The shortlet business is a very good business.
It's a good business.
It's a very,
Cash
very,
flowing
Is it-
business.
it's a very,
It's
very
really?
good business. Yeah, it's a very good business because it doesn't require too much effort. Initially it does.
I was going to
Because-
say the initial, like, okay, I'll give
No,
it-
the initial time.
On
it
average,
does.
how much do you think it will cost if I want to? Let's say I have an apartment in Lekki one now, like a 2-bed apartment, or for Lausibo, and I want to do like shortlet, like it's bare. How
What
much
are
do you
the
think it will
features?
cost
And
me?
what features does it have?
No snooker board for one.
Okay.
But I have 2 bedrooms. They're both en suite. I have guest bathroom, so like walking guests. I have a living room area. I have a dining area. I have a sizable kitchen.
Those are the normal
Natural.
things.
Wait,
yeah.
wait now.
does it have?
I have natural lights, floor to ceiling windows on the fifth
When
floor
a
of the
guest
building.
is asking you what are the features of this apartment,
Yes,
they
not-
don't want to hear it has 24 hours light, it has Wi-Fi.
what they
They
want to
know
hear?
that it should have all these things. What they want to hear is, oh, it has a PS4. It has
Oh,
a PS5,
really?
It has a snooker board. It has a gym. It has a swimming pool. Those are the things they want to hear.
So they don't want to hear it's on the 5th floor with elevator.
Or maybe it's like sea view and all that.
I was going to say, yeah, I have floor
Yeah,
to ceiling
okay,
windows.
yeah.
It's water view. I'm facing the Lekki
Okay,
Bridge.
that's one thing that can give you an edge. But if you're just bringing a normal apartment,
Okay, I have PS5. I have Xbox. Okay, I have
you have-
Xbox.
you have it
I
now.
I have it now. I have it now. So now I'm telling you, like, okay, so I have all of this. Like, what I'm trying to find out is how much, as like a homeowner, would it cost me to get this bare apartment up to
Standard.
renting standard that will make me be flush with cash? Like, I'll be
how
booked
much
and
will it
busy.
cost you, or
Yeah.
how much are you putting in the apartment?
No, not how much. I'll charge it as high.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying,
you
how much?
tell us that
It's
too.
you that will
As
tell
high.
me as possible now. Yeah, that's you that will tell me. But I'm saying, like, how much will it cost me, like, overall, if I want to furnish it, I want to put a snooker board in, if I want to, like, how much is it going to cost me?
Okay, you should be.
How should I be budgeting? And I ask you this not because I want to, because we have listeners
Yeah, they
who
want to.
might be thinking of going into the business, who might
Okay,
think, oh,
so
you know,
you are focusing more on the interior, so you should be budgeting like 3 to like 6
million.
million.
Really?
For a
Yeah.
2-bed apartment, right?
That's very interesting. I thought it would be more.
Yeah, you just have to, you have interior designers who can actually utilize the space without,
Breaking
Spending
the
so
bank.
much, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, that's very interesting.
so
Okay, good. So I've rented the place now. I've spent maybe 3 to 5 million doing it up. Now maybe let's say I'm paying rent, maybe 5 million. I've done it up 6 million. That's 11 million. Now I've not started. How quickly can I? And I ask this because you are saying that there's money in this thing. How quickly can I recover this 11 million I've put out?
okay, let's round it up to like, okay,
Let's say 15.
15.
Let's just
okay,
say I spent 50 million. Let's say 15.
for a 2-bed
Eh.
yearly rent. Based on the features and everything, let's say you're putting it out to like 80K or
Eh? Hey, we
wait, you
snooker
said it
board.
has sea view or
It has water. It's waterfront.
wow, waterfront. And you can put it at like 110
Really?
That's, okay.
For a night?
for a week.
No, I'm asking because there are 30 nights now. So 30 times 110.
No,
You
you
won't
can't.
get-
You
you
won't
won't
to
get
have-
that
yeah,
every
you
day.
won't.
Yeah, so okay, on average, how
Yeah,
often?
on
Okay,
average.
let's say it actually depends on who is marketing your
Okay.
or your
Apartment.
property, or how you market it. Because some people market it themselves. We have some
Just water.
homeowners who just they send
Broadcast,
messages and like,
yeah.
okay, available now from this date to this date, and people start marketing it for you. We have agents that are hungry in the business. Homeowners now, they don't even need to start doing Instagram ads or they're doing much. They just relax. As a homeowner, you don't need to even put much effort into marketing right now.
Really?
Just put all your efforts in making your property
Making your
very
property
good,
nice. Ah.
and the apartment will sell itself. It will sell itself by getting you, let's say, through referrals. The
Yeah,
client,
and repeat business.
I had a client who stayed in an apartment in Blue Waters 3 weeks ago, and he was like, okay, he wants to inspect it. He went there to inspect. He loved the place. He was like, I love this place, so nice. When he was leaving, he was like, thank you very much, Chief. I appreciate you. I've sent your contact to like 5 other people. Whenever they are coming to Lagos, they'll book from you. He even sent me pictures of himself in the
the place?
apartment. Yeah,
No.
Oh, wow.
he sent me about 10 pictures. It was very nice.
Oh, so I really liked it.
Yeah, he did. Now, that kind of place, now, when his friends call me, they'll be like, okay, they want to book an apartment. That's
The
one
ones that one,
that
yeah.
my
The
guy
that my
stayed
guy
in.
stayed in. Okay.
That's
okay.
the apartment I want. You see, so the apartment sells itself through referrals. Then also through agents. Agents will be like, oh, there's a nice, okay, what do you need? You need a 2-bed. And there's a nice 2-bedroom apartment in Lekki Phase 1. It has a pool, it has a gym, it has this, it has that. Okay, can I see the picture?
Okay.
So you don't need to. Agents know good apartments. Okay, agents have conscience.
They have conscience. Oh.
no. Shortlet agents have
So
conscience.
Shortlet is just a different breed from the
No,
regular
it's-
agent.
They have conscience. So they won't even market your property if they know that the property is not
No,
good.
nice. Yeah.
Unless the ones that want to be wicked on purpose.
Because if they do, I mean, their clients won't come back to them
Yeah.
again.
I mean,
clients
it's-
won't.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
But
one
there are
business.
some who just want to collect once and run off.
Okay.
So they have to market your property because they want to make more money. And they want to make sure that you enjoy the place. Because the more you enjoy the place, the more you tell
Yeah,
other
exactly,
people about.
yeah,
So yeah.
So, my next question will be, you mentioned earlier that many people don't like their apartments being used for parties because a lot of people get to use the
spoil it.
space
They'll
and
spoil it.
spoil
Damage your
things.
property.
So I think that's opening up an opportunity for people to set up apartments that are purpose.
Yeah, I was
for
going to
parties.
say,
For
like,
parties.
Yeah.
are there
Yeah.
people,
They
are
are-
there
they are.
apartments that are
Yeah.
We have
actually
a
purposeful
lot of
for
those,
parties?
Yeah,
Parties,
they are not a lot, but they are properties that are used for parties, particularly. They are apartments like that. Mostly 4 or 5 bedrooms apartment. The major
can take a lot of
they can
people.
give you they can give you for normal stay, but majorly they want you to use it for parties, and the prices differ.
Okay.
You can't have 50 guests in an apartment. and you're expecting to pay
Yeah,
the
no
same
price.
rates as
Yeah.
someone that is
Okay.
bringing in 4 people. I want to no, it's not possible. So you pay more. If an apartment is going for like 40K or 50, let's say 70K for a 2 bed, if you want to have a party with like 15 guests, just prepare like 150. You have to pay more.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear, I promise you I will not damage your property.
Fair,
Nah.
fair. Okay.
So
I
other
mean,
than okay,
no, go ahead.
okay, so other than people who live in the state where the apartment is, right? For people who are visiting Lagos, for instance,
Yeah.
what do they look out for when they are choosing like a place, a short-let
That,
apartment where
that's
they're
what I
going to
was
stay?
going to say. I was going to say, like, so I guess, like, what are the features? Tell us the things that people should look out for if you're going to not do a hotel, if you want to do
Yeah.
a shortlet. What kind of things should we look
Me
out
saying
for?
the first thing I
And
want
don't
to
say
mention.
snooker board. Please, don't say, I don't want to hear snooker board.
Now, this I might actually damage a lot of people's businesses.
Okay.
Okay,
By saying
we're
this,
here for
but
that.
the thing is, if you want to book, first of all, you have to get from the right source.
Okay.
Right? You have to either you search for property management, or just search for
Very
a
Credible
good,
people.
online platform where you can get good property, because they have a reputation. They don't want
protect,
their reputation to be damaged and be like,
Okay.
you gave us nonsense apartment. It was a case of what I ordered versus what I got.
Okay,
So
okay.
they will always be very clear. So make sure that you are aware that this is what it is. So the major thing people look out for is location. Yeah. And one reason why I say location, the major reason is because of traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, traffic, interesting.
So the major thing they look out for is, let's say I'm coming to Lagos, then I'm coming for a friend's marriage, or maybe I'm just coming to just have a good time with my family and all that stuff. I'm not going to go for an area that's I'll be in traffic for like 2 hours.
Fair enough.
Very
Okay.
I'm not
traveling.
going to do that now. No, I want somewhere that has access to the beach or other nice.
Other
Yeah.
amenities. Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
so
sense.
that's the major thing people look out for. Where is it? That's the first. Most times when the client calls and wants an apartment, the questions I ask are your date and your preferred location.
Okay.
Your date, most importantly, your preferred location. I don't want to. It'll be like, just give me something. No,
Tell me.
give me where you want, because if you say just anywhere, the apartments in Adesanya,
Exactly.
Okay.
the apartments in Chevron, the apartments in different places, just tell me where you want. And most of them, they're always like, okay, phase one, give me VI, give me Oniru, and all that stuff. So people are looking out for the location. Is there going to be traffic to get to where they want to go to? And they are looking out for the amenities. They are thinking about fun times. You have to make them imagine, okay, I'm coming with my family, and then after we've all relaxed and all that, maybe in the evening when we are done with whatever we want to do
Game to
outside,
do,
we're
okay.
back
Yeah.
in, and then want to just like have fun time. We can play video games.
Or snooker.
Or
Or
snooker.
snooker. Okay.
Or maybe we can just have a good swim or something. So people are looking out for these things majorly. That's why apartments with these features sell out very
Very
fast.
fast. Okay.
So can an individual actually like run his own shortlet himself? And are there like regulatory bodies in Lagos, or
Lagos,
in major
in
states,
Nigeria.
regulating shortlet operations?
Or you guys are just alone to yourselves.
None that I'm aware of, but they are, I suppose. If you're talking about regulations, there are some environments, locations that shortlets doesn't really work.
Okay.
No, because I know hospitality businesses pay tourism levies. They pay tourism taxes.
There are some locations it doesn't work. Well, it still works.
I mean, yeah, I
No,
know
like for
yeah,
instance, let's say like Banana Island.
Yeah, it's hard to do that day. It's hard
like
to do that
there,
day.
okay, yeah. But they're still there now.
I
mean-
don't want to say it's.
Yeah, no,
I
I
don't
mean,
want to say,
but
but
that's
I mean,
like a Nigerian
now
thing, of
it's
course.
they don't allow it, but it's still there.
Okay.
So that's a major thing. And also, according to your question, is it good can someone just go into it? I would advise anybody, you have to look before you leap. You can't just start a business that you don't have an idea about, or maybe you say my friend is doing it. Get a
And get into
professional.
it.
Okay.
Get a property management company also or get a manager that is into this to manage it for you. Don't just start you don't know the right things to do. You might see something that's good for you, but it's not what's good for the
Yeah, it's
public
for the-
that
okay.
actually
Yeah.
book the short-let apartments. So you have to go to someone that is into this, and it's best to go for a company because they have, like I said, they have reputation.
Their reputation,
Yeah,
and
so-
they also have manpower as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to go for those ones rather than going for someone that just wants to collect money and
Okay.
damage you, whatever.
Okay, so very final question: what's the average management fee that these companies would charge a homeowner, for instance?
It depends on your agreement with them.
So it varies, right?
Yeah, it depends
Okay.
on your agreement with them. It's not really.
Nothing is fixed.
No, it's not.
I feel
fixed.
like the short agency market is very
It's
different.
just it's
it's
very
really- it's in
liberal,
flux,
very,
yeah.
yeah.
It's really flexible, and
Very
as
flexible.
a homeowner, there's no more stress for you. You can just sit. We can be gisting like this now and then. I get an alert. I'm like, okay, someone has paid. It's simple.
Three
You can be
nights, yeah.
eating. You can be sleeping. You wake
So
up
the
and then.
business pretty much runs itself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. It does. You just have to put someone in and then make sure that you keep an eye on them so that they don't run your business.
All right. So I think this is very insightful.
Very, very
It's been
insightful.
it's been a very it's a lot of in depth, and I feel like a very key takeaway is that just basically follow who know road.
Yeah, that's the
If
thing.
if you're a homeowner and you want to go into the business, consider partnering with property manager, an actual company who knows what they're doing, as opposed to trying to go about it, letting someone do it, because you might run into challenges along the way, and your investments would go to waste. If you are a guest as well, try and be honest with your
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
agents. Try and be
Please.
honest with the homeowners. If you want to have a party, say you want to have a party.
Be honest.
Try and be responsible too. A lot of you are here, you go around schedule people's places.
Yeah.
So if you're listening and you frequent shortlets, just be considerate. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
There
someday
are
you
no-
might even own one
Yeah,
yourself.
because eventually, I guess the goal is, if you get into the business, you don't want what you've experienced. You don't want
to
to
happen
happen
to
to
you,
you. So it's something you should consider. To the rest of our listeners who are not homeowners, who do not patronize shortlets, who are hotel babies, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll catch you next time. Enjoy.
Sure. Bye bye.
Okay.